What's going on YouTube? OCD for EDC here, and what I got for your face balls today, we're going to take a look at a really bitchin' new button lock. This is coming from Maxace and Midnight Cat Studio. I've actually got a couple of these, and two of these are going to go down the road. I've got two others that are already spoken for. So if you're interested in one of these, email me here. If we don't get any emails in the next couple of days, then Molly, I'm sure, will put these up on the website. But if you want to pick one of these up, you can go ahead and send an email there. But let's get into it. So it comes in this pouch right here. You can see the Midnight Cat Studios, Maxace on this side. There is the part number and such. You can see here, this is the Maxace Babylon. Really cool knife, or at least I hope it is. Got some poison for the trolls. We get a little, Maxace branded cleaning cloth there. And then we get a whole entire set of hardware. Got the spring there for the button lock, and we got a new button, all the screws, pivot, and a new thumb stud, which is very cool. That's awesome that they do that. Yeah, that's it. So the pouch has got some nice, very soft material there, and then some nylon. Really nice pouch, but let's check it out. So what we're looking at here is a titanium button lock. This is rocking M390. You can see that it's got a oversized thumb stud. Really nice. The chamfering on this is very nice. You can see the chamfered edges there. I've got a blue backspacer, blue titanium clip with a ceramic ball. And I'm going to go out on a limb and say that that ball spins just from the way this clip looks. Let me see if I can. Yes, it does. So, and then it looks like there's a divot in the titanium there where the ball sits down in. Yeah, that's cool. Not a ton of space for pocket material, but the clip flexes pretty easily. So yeah, I think that's probably going to work out pretty well. Really nice looking knife. Maxace does some really, their premium stuff is really fantastic. So of course you can use the thumb stud here, but I'm going to use the flick here. We'll see how it goes. Oh yeah. Man, that thing looks really good. The belt satin grind lines on there look fantastic. And it's opposing. So up here on the flats, you've got a finer grit that runs in opposing direction. The swedge has got the belt satin on it. Looks beautiful. Looks very thin behind the edge. So on this side, you can see Babylon M390 2021. On the other side, you just have the Maxace logo there with it written out. Oh, action on this thing is just stupid. Oh, yeah. Makes fantastic noises. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this thing is sweet. So, blade looks centered. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I know this is riding on double row ceramic bearings. There is absolutely zero blade wiggle at all. And everything's very nicely chamfered on the blade. Yeah, no sharp edges. Can't touch the blade there. The gear pattern backspacer does stick up just a bit proud of the tie. And then you can see that basically, yeah, the titanium actually gets narrower through here, and so you can see how it's crowned up around the screws. You see that a lot on Riot stuff. This was not made by Riot. Pretty confident that this was made by He Knife and Tool. They've done some really phenomenal work over the years, so yeah, this one is no exception. This thing is fantastic, and it looks just like a bead blasted finish on the titanium, and then the belt satin on the blade. Yeah, really, really cool. So you've got this dip here for your thumb, which just works out perfectly. Works good in this type of a grip here for some draw cuts. Oh yeah. Yeah, this thing's really, really good in hand. So let me move some stuff out of the way. We'll get a few measurements on this thing, and then I've got a couple other knives sitting here. We'll do a little size comparison, but get this switched over to inches. All right, so overall, you're just over 5 inches, so almost 5.1. Thickness, let's see, yeah, about the middle looks. So right at a 1/2 inch handle thickness. Yeah, man, this thing is sweet. Blade stock thickness is 154 thousandths. Behind the edge, man, this thing is very thin behind the edge. So yeah, I'm going to say it's, 10 to 12 thousandths, and that's what it looks like. I mean, you can see the secondary bevel there is so small. Very, very nicely done. Love to see that. And the tip, is still substantial. So they did a really nice job on the design of the blade. And let's see here. This blade length, so 3.65 inches, and that's to this part of the scale here, the forwardmost spot on the scale. But I'm guessing we're going to have a little bit more cutting edge than that. Yeah, 3 3/4. So 3 3/4 inches on the cutting edge. Very, very nice. And the action on this thing is fantastic. I mean, the thumb stud works beautifully. You can certainly spidey flick it as well. I kind of screwed that up. There you go. Yeah, and this thing is very, very good. It's not going anywhere. It is locked up solid. So, unlike some other button locks, which I won't speak about, this thing, they did right. So let's get a little weight here. So we got 3 3/4 inches of blade or cutting edge, and we got basically 5.5 ounces, 5.494. So pretty lightweight for what it is, being a full tie button lock with 5 inches of handle basically. Definitely a cool knife and just makes phenomenal sounds. Yeah, that thing is super, super cool. And like I said, the action on this thing, I mean, this is just right out of the box. It feels like it doesn't have any lubrication at all. So it could probably get even better if you put a little oil in there. But yeah, man, that thing is just absolutely perfect. Okay, you guys know the drill here. Every time we open up a new knife, well, I guess here, we'll get this one out as well. It's the exact same thing, but let's just take a look here. So like I said, I got a couple more, but those are already spoken for. So we'll just look at the ones that I have available. Same exact thing. Oh yeah, it's perfect. Centered. Action. Exactly the same as the other one. Yeah, zero blade wiggle at all. yeah, it's perfect. And Spidey flick it, yeah. And I think, I don't know 100%, I think that's titanium hardware. Let's, I told you guys I'd do a size comparison, so we'll throw a couple knives out here just for some size comparison. What do I got sitting here? Here is the Ritter Hogue. So, you know, that's a decent sized knife right there. And then, what else do we have? Something that you guys, a lot of you will know. Here is the full-size Crooked River. So that's kind of the size knife that we're talking about here. You know, we're in full-size Crooked River territory. And then here it is. Let me scoot these up. So we got the Crooked River and a couple Maxace, the Ritter Hogue, and here is a Mannix 2. So you can see there we're talking about pretty good sized knives. The Maxace knives are definitely not small, that's for sure. Okay, now let's check the edges on these real quick just to see how they are out of the box. And I have high hopes here that these will be nice and sharp. They're definitely thin behind the edge, so if they need to be stropped up a little bit, not a big deal, but here we go. Well, that one needs to be stropped a little bit. So 210 on that one, if you guys can see that. Let me turn the backlight on if that helps at all. Okay. So not a terrible edge, but still certainly not the best we've seen out of the box. But the geometry on this is so good, like it's not going to take any stropping at all to just, yeah, have a nasty edge on this thing. So here we go. 195. So not the sharpest factory edges, but like I said, with how thin that is behind the edge, it will take, yeah, next to no stropping at all, and these things will both just be hair popping. So there you go. There's the Maxace Babylon. Just a super cool knife in my opinion. You know, titanium button locks are fantastic. And these are no exception. M390 action is just unlike, you know, a really well-tuned button lock has action all to itself. And these definitely have that in spades. Riding on ceramic ball bearings, double row ceramic bearings. I mean, they're just, yeah, absolutely fantastic. And it doesn't get any more free dropping than that, that's for damn sure. So there you go, guys. The Maxace Babylons. If you're interested, like I said, hit me up, info@ocdforedc.com. And if somehow these don't sell in the next couple of days and we do get them up on the website, great. I'm pretty sure these are sold out everywhere else. I know my distributor, they're gone now. And they were available at White Mountain Knives. Those are gone. I'm not sure who else is selling them, but yeah, these are definitely some really cool knives. The price on these are $250 each, so $250 each, and you know, of course, they'll come with you know, OCD for EDC stickers and some other stuff. And then you get the hardware. Oh, we were gonna check whether or not this is Thai hardware or not. So let's see. Oop. So this is what you get for the hardware. So you get the pivot, which absolutely seems like it's Thai, and then you've got a handful of standoffs and pins here, and then here's the button, which I don't know if that's steel or not. Let me grab a magnet. Okay. Oh, nope, the pivot is steel. Man, that thing was so light, I thought for sure that that was tie. Okay, the button is steel, which, no surprise. Okay, so all the hardware is steel. But with the way that it's finished, it absolutely appears like it's titanium. And, man, it's super lightweight. Yeah, okay, so the thumb stud is titanium for sure. And it's anodized, very, very nice. Yeah, just a really, really cool knife altogether. Every time Maxace and Midnight Cat Studio put a knife out, they're really fantastic. I mean, you know, maybe you don't like the design or whatever just from the aesthetic value of it, but the quality of them is second to none. So yeah, these things are really phenomenal, and honestly, just a steal at $250. Because, you know, I think what Hobak's making the Sumo, I think those are $500 or $600, and then I mean, there's been a few other titanium button locks out there. The Slim Pickens, I know it sold for more than $250, the full size one anyway. I think they were $350 maybe. But yeah, so really fantastic knife. So if you're interested, like I said, hit me up, send me an email, and we'll get her done. So anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoyed that. Hopefully you had a wonderful National Knife Day. And yeah, we'll catch you next time. Peace. Hey!